How to turn nothing into something. That's the topic for today. I want to share with you how to start from nothing and begin to build something amazing, no matter what it is. If it's in your health, relationships, in business, whatever you want to create, where do you start? How do you start? How do you make sure that you're going to succeed and not just, get excited for nothing and waste your freaking time? 5 things that we're going to be going through. We're going to be going through imagine. This is really important to make something out of nothing. You got to imagine, you got to see it before it's even there, right? So you got to imagine, you got to believe, you got to work, you got to commit, then you got to have some development. These are the 5 things we're going to talk about right now that helps you to turn nothing into something. Okay, so first imagine. I always tell people, especially if you have faith and you know God, the first nation that you need to take God to is your imagination. He can do more than you can ever ask, think, or imagine. So you gotta dream big, think big about what you want for your future, right? Don't think little. See, small goals make small people. You gotta have some big goals. That way you have to become something big to be able to achieve that. I even challenge a lot of people, like financially, right? Because a lot of times I say people become a millionaire. And they're like, I'm not really about money, it's just I wanna be happy. But for me, it's not about the millions. It's about the kind of person that you need to become to be able to reach that kind of level. It's you becoming something, it's you growing, it's you building your capabilities. So you have to imagine the possibilities. What do you want? Think big. I know there's something called the SMART goals, right? You guys heard of that? It's an acronym of how a lot of self-development people, coaches, they'll say, this is how you set a goal, SMART goal. So it's an acronym. S is for specific, M is for measurable, A is for attainable, R is for realistic, and T is for timeable. But when you start thinking about that, like, what if I use SMART goals to make a goal to go to the moon? Wouldn't happen, because at that time, that's not very realistic or attainable, right? So it wouldn't fit that. So I wouldn't start with the SMART goal. I would start with dreaming big, and then you begin to break it down into, okay, how can I be smart about this? So first, think big. Imagine. Imagine the possibilities, ideas, imagine the substance. Make it like even before it's tangible, you begin to imagine it, because look, this is the truth. All these physical things, this board right here, was first created in the invisible realm. Before it was physical, it was just invisible. It was an idea. Somebody had an idea of like, you know what, I'm gonna create a smart board. And this smart board is gonna be this size, this thick, it's gonna be on a stand with some wheels so you can roll it around. Yeah, and all the features that's gonna have, you're gonna be able to have a pin. Like somebody had an idea. And then they started to put some emotion to attach to that, right? They started to actually research it, figure it out of how I'm gonna do this so they can make it a real physical thing. But it all starts with imagination. Once you start to imagine and see it like, wow, yes, I can do that. I want that. You have to create that belief. This is the second one. Believe. Believe in what? Believe that what you imagine, the thing that you imagined, is possible for you. Especially if somebody else has done it. Come on, why not you? You have to really believe that, yes, you can. You have the capability, you have the ability. Yes, you can. And again, if you have faith in God, it's like, man, if God is with me and for me, of course I can do this. All things become possible. So imagine and then create some belief, because faith is like the substance and evidence of things that are not done yet. So I have a faith, an expectation of coming good. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna make this happen. It's not here yet, but I'm gonna keep going until what? Until I make it happen. I gotta believe. So that's number 2. Imagine, and then of course, you create your belief in you, that you're gonna make this happen. Now, okay, I can see it. I believe it, Richard. Yes, I can see it and I believe it. Now what? Get to work. You can't just have faith and not do anything. You can't just see it and not do anything. It's not gonna just come and fall on your lap. You can't believe and then like if this is like a prayer, and it's just gonna come. No, you gotta get to work. You gotta do something. You gotta take action and consistent action. So you gotta get to work. So you make it a reality now. Okay, I see it, I believe it, now I'm going to make it. You have to do it. Yes, you can bring other people and get them involved and use their skills, use their abilities to be able to condense time and accelerate your growth. Yes, you can do that too, but you have to put the work in. You have to connect those people. You have to bring them together. You have to give them the vision, the strategy. You have to follow up, give them the encouragement. You have to put in the work. Faith without work is dead. If you have belief and you don't do anything with it, it's just a dream. Next one, commit. Because as you are doing, you're gonna find out like, man, this is not so easy. This doesn't feel good. You're gonna go through growing pains. You're gonna go through fears and doubts and insecurities. All these things are gonna come up. So this is why you have to be committed. You have to be so committed that your yes to that thing that you imagine, that you really believe that you can have, that thing that you're working for, your yes needs to be so loud to that. Yes, that it's an automatic no to everything else. That's how committed. If it's not in alignment with where you're going, it's a no. Is this gonna help me get closer? Then no. Is this gonna help me? Then all right, let's go. Like only the things that are gonna help you to get where you wanna go. You have to commit. See, this is your discipline. You have to be able to identify and appreciate what kind of disciplines, what kind of habits that you need to be able to get you where you wanna go. Nobody's gonna do it for you. You have to get serious about this. This is your future and your life, and nobody's gonna come and just hand you success. You have to earn it, you have to create it, you have to work, you have to commit to it. So these are your practices, these are your habits. You have to have things that are non-negotiables, like, if you win the morning, have a morning routine, you win the day. That's like a non-negotiable for me. Those are like habits that you need to create, disciplines that you need to create to make sure that you stay committed to, because those are the things that are gonna help you to get where you wanna go. Last one, development. Guess what? As you are going, as you are working, as you are committed, you're gonna find out things that you're not very good at. That's okay, you haven't been here before, you haven't done this before. But recognize it and then develop it. Have a plan. What are you gonna develop? Whatever you need to learn, all mastery and high-level performance and results come from development and practice, many repetitions. If you wanna master anything, think about anybody who operates at a high level. It's because they do it over and over and over. They drill it. They drill it. This needs to be you. You need to put in the work, develop. So this is how you turn nothing into something. You have to imagine first. Then you begin to believe. You put in the work, you commit, you develop yourself, and now you keep going until you freaking make it happen. This is how you turn nothing into something. Thanks again for watching this. I'm Richard Martinez. I'm always seeking to change lives. I've been doing this for 20 years in over 25 nations, helping people in their business, in their personal life, in every area to help them to win. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please comment, ask questions, let me know other things that you guys like to learn about, subscribe, comment, share, all the stuff you need to do. Thanks again, I'll see you at the next video.